I used to think shapeshifters were just monsters in the night, but what if the real monster isn't out there but inside me? I've heard the whispers about a creature that can abandon its humanity, shedding it like skin, and I wonder if that's what's happening to me. My friends and I explored the Navajo legend of the Skinwalker, a being who can transform into animals and isn't just a creature, but a symbol of the shadow self. We discussed how sometimes it's not the monster we fear, but the part of us that wants to surrender to the beast. I started to notice strange things about myself, like a glance that lingered too long or a smile that didn't quite reach my eyes. The fear wasn't of a creature, but of losing myself. I felt like I was becoming someone else, someone I didn't recognize. I realized that shapeshifters aren't just about changing bodies, they're about deception and betrayal. They're the guest at your table, the lover in your bed, speaking in familiar tones with unfamiliar intent. I started to wonder if the person I loved was still themselves, or just a mimic. The horror isn't becoming a monster, it's realizing you've already changed and no longer remember who you were. I felt like I was losing myself bit by bit, becoming a performance, a curated persona. I didn't know what was real anymore. In the end, the shapeshifter doesn't need to destroy you, they just need to replace you. I realized that I wasn't sure who I was anymore, or if I was even human. The world had accepted the mask, and behind it, I had begun to forget my own name. The final horror of the shapeshifter myth isn't the beast at the edge of the village, but the quiet erosion of self that happens in moments too small to notice. I've become a shadow of myself, a performance, a curated persona. I've lost myself in the process.